Hello everybody, DrMixable here, and today I am doing top 5 First Bloods. Kind of a Kickstarter episode rather than the first episode due to the lack of submissions I had. However, I'll explain a little bit more at the end. Coming in for the top 5, number 5 First Blood, we have Tabux on Shyvana. She's going into counter jungle and goes around this corner to take the wolves and finds a Moo doing them. She starts putting a lot of damage with that red buff and causes him to ghost away to the turret. As she thinks he's going to get away, but even though he has low health, he decides to go and finish off his wolves, but instead of actually running straight into Shyvana in the blue, herp-a-derping right into his death.
First blood.
Coming in the number 4 spot, we have a First Blood done by Pantheon on Ethan Rars on Pantheon. After a little bit of attack from Nidalee, gets her down to about half health, he decides to wait in the brush. He decides actually to back out of the brush after he sees her poke her head out and is afraid to take a spear to the face. Goes back in thinking, oh, I can take her. I mean, did a lot of damage, and she actually thinks that he was expecting her, but he walks in and does a bunch of damage. She's healing. She could get away because he actually backs off, but she starts to auto attack, and he turns around, flashes, jumps in, kills her, even though he dropped under 200 health. And there we go. Now he asks if he was expecting him. Anyway, in the third spot, we have Cam Disco Man playing on Sona in an all-support game. This is AD Sona, bear in mind, as he started it out with a Doran's. You see, he gets a power cord onto Caitlyn, and Soraka, sorry, is actually trying to help Sona. She gets low, pops the heal. Unfortunately, Ignite was on. She only healed for 37, but with one auto attack and Ignite, thinks are going to take her off. Actually going to get away, however, she stands there and takes a bunch of damage from one creep and dies. Coming in the number 2 spot, we have a Soraka First Blood, done by Trazier. Now, as you see, she's going mid and takes a stun from Sion. Sion doesn't really want to follow. She's kind of poking at her. Got AD, no AP whatsoever. And as she starts to attack, Riven comes in for the gank. She gets the potion started in order to help her get some health back, but she takes the stun, the Q, and gets really low, dropping below 200 health. Starts to fight the Riven, drops almost below 100 health. The Riven needs to back away due to the almost death from Soraka. Dropping below 20 HP, the Riven gets away. However, Sion turns around, stuns Soraka, drops her below 100 health, doesn't look good, but with one last auto attack is able to pick up the First Blood in a 1v2 situation. Coming in the number 1 spot, we have a Morgana First Blood in a high elo game, about 2k ELO. Zalrans is playing a Morgana, just used Dark Binding, so does not actually have enough mana for another Dark Binding as the fight erupts. And as you see, Nocturne is taking a lot of damage, and she shields right before the Silent Stun, flashes over the wall to prevent a bunch of damage. She doesn't have a lot of mana, there's not much she can do as the Nocturne starts to get focused. Nocturne drops below 50 health right there, 25 HP, as Morgana lands a nice snare and an Ignite to get the First Blood on Sion. As you think everything is done and that was a great First Blood, Shen has been ghosting in. Morgana wants to go for the GP, but Shen does not. He wants to go for the Orianna. Morgana starts to walk around for a little bit, just speed this up, and as you see, she's able to pick up another kill on the gangplank. Thanks for watching. I really need some more submissions, guys. I cannot do this without more submissions. So share it with your friends, send in more submissions. I will look through them all. I really need more submissions. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and tell me what I can do to improve, and I'll see you next time.